Now, what we're going to be talking about is who we are, what we do, why we do it, how you can participate, and who will benefit. We say here that this is the place that dreams take flight. It is my belief, my strong belief, that American entrepreneurs have been the engine that has fueled an awful lot of goodness in the world.
What is just the basic core purpose of Angels in Action? What do you guys do?
Well, that's a great question. The core issue of Angels in Action is to finance entrepreneurs. We're a finance company. Be clear. We're not a religious institution. We're not a charity. We're a publicly traded company operating by full disclosure, operating by proper accounting, and operating by opinion letter by our attorney. And the reason we're a finance company is because we believe that entrepreneurs deserve to be financed. In the United States, we know that right now there is a dearth of available capital. We're clear about that. We're not a broker-dealer. We don't raise money for anybody. What we do is we have put together what we call a patron system. And the patron system is for us to find our challenge, our burden, our mission is to find 1 million people like us that will spend $10 for which they get a very appropriate value proposition, product, good service, and in exchange for that they realize that the majority of that money spent, we as a finance company, Angels in Action, will lend into the entrepreneurs. But the models that have been operational so far has been first world people, so-called, meaning you and me, lending directly to third world people as a direct lend. In the United States, to my knowledge, you're not able to do that, and so we have to...
And where Angels in Action is now finally we have a vehicle to reach the bottom of the pyramid in the United States. And there's a lot of suffering going on worldwide, which we need to address. There's 4 billion people living on less than $2 a day. But there's also people that were living in a nice house last year in Sacramento that are now living in tents. We can't forget about them. We have to give them the economic tools so they can get up out of the trenches and help all of us rebuild the economy again.
Paul, it's so good that I'm so glad that you said that, because but right now you have to remember that in the United States there is a vacuum of access to financing capabilities. Who are the people that are our core constituent groups? There are 3 groups that we seek to work with. One are what we call patrons. Patrons are people like you and like me that are willing to spend $10 in our system. It's not a charitable donation. It's not a loan from you to someone else. It is a purchase for which you get a very, very great product. Second are the product vendors. Some of you out there have some fabulous products, either digital content, artists, musicians, authors, or you've got a product or a good or a service that you put together that you consider proprietary to yourself. We would welcome you to be inside of our system. We'll work out a proprietary agreement between us so that we can offer your product for sale, and a portion of that sale goes to finance the entrepreneurs. And of course, we look for and search for and welcome entrepreneurs, because when you go to our site, you will find literally hundreds of people who say, I am an American entrepreneur. They say that, and they say, here is my dream. And what we do through your generosity and your thoughtfulness is help to finance that.
Read about microfinancing, know about this. Why do I go spend $10? Why don't I just give $10 to the entrepreneurs I know and just help them fund them directly?
Yeah, but if you want to operate that as a business, well then you're going to have to comply with the rules and regs in the United States that oversee and apply to that. Remember that as the money repopulates into our system, Angels in Action, again by social compact, only retains the interest. The patron money that has been put forward into that entrepreneur, the principal is paid forward into the next set of entrepreneurs.
Wow, so you create a fund and it just builds upon itself to go help more entrepreneurs.
It's our intent and to create methods so that entrepreneurs have access to financing.
That's a great question.
But we believe in the goodness of the American people, and we believe that the average American person is going to do what they say they're going to do.
From the product standpoint, the product vendors, this sounds like an awesome opportunity to make somebody aware of my product. Now, I'm coming out with a new book, and I don't have the distribution right now. It's self-published. I could come on to Angels in Action, offer my product, let's say the first 2,000 books. I'm not going to make much money on that, but I gain awareness in the market. I provide a tool that allows patrons to help fund entrepreneurs, and then from there I've established a name for myself and I sell more books.
But I believe that generosity returns exponentially. I believe that. Find out about us. AngelsInAction.tv. You can call us on our 800 number, 800-2000-669. I'm Steve Bonenberger, and this is Angels in Action.